What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle and Grind. My name's Nicole, and today I'm going to take you on a full tutorial of how I use GrubHub and DoorDash to make money. If you're interested in becoming an Instacart shopper or a DoorDasher, check the description below for my referral links, and I'll get a little kickback when you sign up. Let's get started. So first off, before you hit the road, there's a couple of things you need to make sure that you have. A mask, water, phone charger, a hair tie if you have long hair, snacks for the road, some kind of phone mount, your insulated bags, and your GrubHub and DoorDash cards. Now, here's how you use the DoorDash app. You have to be scheduled in order to work, unless it's very busy. When you open the app and the zone is gray, it's not busy enough for you to work right now. You'll only be provided an option to schedule your next dash. When you open that app and the zone is red, then you can start dashing immediately. Whether you're scheduled to work or you're just picking up work because it's busy, you'll need to click Dash Now to get started. GrubHub, however, you don't have to be scheduled for. Simply open the app and change your status to available. Now you're able to receive orders on both apps. I just got my first order for GrubHub at McDonald's. Now the app will notify you whether you're looking at the screen or not. The notification at the very top will show up no matter which app you are using. The yellow notification bar is something that only shows up because I'm using the GrubHub app. I need to click view on the yellow bar in order to view the offer. Once I can view the offer, then I can make a decision whether I want to accept the offer or reject it. I'm going to accept this offer. Now, my first task is to get to McDonald's. When I click on McDonald's, I can then click on the blue arrow and it pulls up my navigation app of choice, which for me is Google Maps. So now I'm gonna go ahead and head to the restaurant. All right, I just got to the store, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mark arrived. Then it brings up the customer's order, and so when I go into the store, I'm gonna make sure that this order is all included. I wanna check it over to make sure if there's any drinks. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I got her order. You saw me pick it up from the counter. They have these stickers on them from McDonald's, so I can't open the bag to verify what's inside. But that just, if there's an issue with the order, then it's just on McDonald's. So now I pull up the app and I mark that I got the order. And then I'm going to mark that I'm leaving because I'm back in my car and ready to go. Then it pulls up the directions to the customer's house, which I'm going to try and hide here so you don't see where they live. I'm gonna make sure that they don't have any special instructions for me before I head that way. And now I'm gonna head to the customer's house. Okay, so I just arrived to the customer's house. While I was driving here, I got another offer for McDonald's, but it was on the other side of town. So I did accept that offer and it's added to my queue. So now it's just automatically gonna pop up when I complete this order. So what I do when I get to the customer's house is I mark that I've arrived, then I take up the order to the customer's front door. When it's a contact-free delivery, I leave the food and drinks by the front door, and then I take a picture where I left the food. Then I text the diner with the automated message from GrubHub, and I just attach the picture to that message as well because I found that it just helps the customer to know where I left it. Now that I've dropped off the food, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it as delivered, and it pulls up my next task in the queue, which is the McDonald's on the other side of town. So I'm gonna go ahead and head that way. All right, so as I was headed to the next McDonald's, I got an order from DoorDash, actually picking up from the same exact McDonald's. It worked out perfectly, and this is why using GrubHub and DoorDash together can be an amazing tool to make money. So when I pulled up to McDonald's, the line was incredibly long. The McDonald's in our town still have the lobbies closed due to everything going on with the virus. So what I do is I just call the McDonald's and I ask them if they just want me to go to the curbside pickup. And that's what I'm sitting at spot number 2 right now, and they're gonna bring the food out to me, and I didn't have to wait in that long line to check in. When I was on the phone with them, I made sure to mention that I'm picking up both a GrubHub and a DoorDash order because I want them to bring them both out at the same time. So that way, as soon as I get the order, I can go drop off that GrubHub order first, and then I will drop off the DoorDash order. When I'm driving, I like to keep both of my bags in my passenger seat, just so that way they're easy access. I can just put the food in there And then if I need to, if it gets really full, I can keep one bag up here and one bag on the floor. Okay, so they just brought the food out to me. There's 3 bags, but there's tags on each bag, and it says, this one says GrubHub, so I'm gonna put it in my GrubHub bag, and this is the only bag for the GrubHub order. And then there's 2 bags for the DoorDash order. Again, they're labeled right here that they're DoorDash. So one of the bags, the worker told me, is just drinks, so I'm not gonna bother putting that in an insulated bag, but I am gonna put the hot food in my insulated bag. So now here's what we've got going on. We've got my DoorDash bag, I've got my GrubHub bag, and I've got the bag of drinks that goes with the DoorDash order. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna mark on the app that I have picked up both of these orders. And now I'm going to say that I'm leaving on the GrubHub app, and I'm gonna start my navigation to the customer's house. All right, I just got to the customer's house. I marked that I've arrived, and now I'm gonna go take their food to their apartment door, take a picture of it, and head on my merry way. Okay, so I just dropped off their food. This is an apartment delivery, so whenever I have an apartment delivery, I always try to take a few extra steps back and get the door number in the picture as well. That way I make sure that I dropped it off at the right door in the apartment. Now, while I was driving over here, I got another offer for GrubHub to McDonald's in another part of town. So I did accept that offer, but I still have to drop off the DoorDash order first. I'm gonna drop off the DoorDash order, and then I'm going to head to the GrubHub pickup. Okay, I just dropped off that DoorDash order. Now, her instructions on the app had said just to leave at the door, in which case normally when I have a leave at the door order, I take a picture of it just like I would for a contactless delivery for GrubHub. However, when I showed up, she opened the door. And so I just was chit-chatting with her and just handed the food to her, even though her instructions said to leave at the door. Hi, I'm picking up a GrubHub order for Christine.
All right, just pull around.
Thank you. Thank you. Everything's in here?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you. You too. So one thing I like to do is put the straw into the customer's bag. That way it's just less things that I have to carry when I'm heading up to the customer's front door. Also, be prepared that the soft drinks are not always put in a bag like they do at McDonald's. So make sure that you have a cup holder available for any drinks that you might get. So I just got 2 orders at the same time again. I have one from El Molcajete and I have one from Applebee's. Now I've planned my route, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up El Molcajete first, because A, the customer left a bigger tip, and B, it's already been marked as ready to pick up, whereas the Applebee's order, last time I went to Applebee's, I had to wait in the parking lot for a little bit for it to be ready. So basically the way it's gonna work is I'm picking up from El Molcajete, dropping off to the customer's house, then I'm picking up from Applebee's, and then I'm dropping off to that customer's house.
I thought if you want the pound, right?
Okay, just got the Applebee's order. I'm gonna mark that I've picked up the items, and I'm gonna go ahead and navigate to the customer's house. So I just dropped off another Applebee's order through DoorDash. It's been about 9 minutes since I picked up the order, and I still haven't received another DoorDash order. However, I did get a GrubHub order. And so that's why I use these 2 apps at the same time, because when I'm not getting an order on one app, I might get an order on the other app, and it keeps me busy throughout the day. Well, I'm back for the day and ready to show you guys how to check your earnings. Let's get started with GrubHub. Open the app and select the 3 horizontal lines on the top left. Select earnings, and it automatically pulls up today's earnings. Today on GrubHub, I made $138.04. If I scroll down, I can see how much of that was from GrubHub and how much of that was from tips. Now, open the DoorDash app. Select the 3 horizontal lines on the top left. Choose earnings and select this week. You can see here that I made $24 today, but you can also select today, and it will show you more information like what time I started, what time I ended, and information about each delivery. So in total, I made $162.04 using GrubHub and DoorDash today. I worked about 8 hours, so that means I made a little over $20 an hour. I'm really happy with that number because I didn't even have to work the dinner rush. Using GrubHub and DoorDash together can be an amazing tool to make money. You might get orders on one app when the other one is slow. You can set yourself up to be constantly busy, moving from one app to the next. There is a lot more opportunity for work when you utilize these apps together. Comment down below with any questions that you have about using GrubHub or DoorDash. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos on how to make money and how to manage money, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.